Hey everyone, this is a demonstration on what a track mat is in After Effects. This is the first of two videos that's ultimately demonstrating how you can do a handwriting effect or a kind of draw as you go line. But in order to know what that is, in order to do that, you're going to have to know what a track mat is. So let's go ahead and do this. I've got some extra things up here, but I think you should basically have most of the stuff in your file. So I'm going to go ahead and start with a text layer. All right, two-finger click. I'm going to do a new text, and I'm going to write trees. I'm going to make this big and centered. In fact, while we're here, why don't we go ahead and learn what we've used before. I'm going to go to transform, center anchor point on the layer content. That's going to center the anchor point on trees. Then I'm going to layer transform center in view. So that'll center this object in view. So this is going to be just how I want it. What I'm going to do is basically use this as a track mat to this video image. This video image is something I shot in my backyard. I'm going to have to do a quick rotation of it. Let's rotate it 90 degrees. And I'll turn off that so you can see a little bit what's happening. Clearly it has to render. So maybe that's not the best use of our time, but you can see that's essentially what we're getting. Okay, so in order for this to work, we need to set a track mat. Now a track mat is right here. It's the TRK MAT, and it's in your columns in your timeline. Now again, the timeline columns can change. So if it's not there, you can two-finger click or right-click up on the header here, and you can select timeline and make sure you know, that if modes is turned off, you won't see it. Columns, let's turn on modes. So track mat is part of modes. Okay, so what we're going to do here is essentially we want to use the stencil aspect of the trees to cut out a part of the movie. So since we are modifying the movie, not the text, you're going to make sure that you have that you select the layer that you're going to be modifying, not the one that is doing the modifying, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna, it's right here it says no track mat, and I'm gonna, if I do alpha track mat trees, it's going to look at this tree layer, and everything that is white is going to be, it's going to keep the part of this film, and everything black it's going to hide as black. I can invert alpha, and that is going to be, it's going to swap it. So you basically have, it's going to keep what's on the outside and hide the inside. Alpha is essentially the transparency of a object. And LumaMat is the luminance. So it's going to look the same if I have white text on black background. But if I select this text and I give it, I'll just, let's go, actually let's no track mat, and let's get that there. Well, I fucked that up.